Hey guys, what is up? Andrew coming at you. Gonna go through and read a couple of your comments today. It's been a little bit while since I've done a video like this, but I'm looking forward to it. So we're gonna go right into it. And talking about my top 3 Swedish companies. The first one I have here is Anders says, love Spotify. I use it both in private and at work. Yes, it's a fantastic service. Orbus says, IKEA is where grown-ups go to play house. I definitely feel that way. I've had some conversations with my girlfriend about stuff we would like to get. Robert says, the genius of IKEA is in the logistics. The design of the store came after. I agree. I have thought of things like this before, but I still feel like it's pretty cool to go and see all this. I agree with you with why they're famous first, but I think there's something really brilliant about how they've been able to do things. Carl says, my top 3 Swedish inventions and companies that affect my everyday life the most. Spotify, GPS, yes, it is a Swedish invention, and the 3-point seatbelt invented by Volvo in 1959, and of course, Tetra Pak. So I have to agree on the seatbelt one because that's a really cool story because Volvo was the one that was able to do this, and that was always fantastic. That not only did they come up with the technology, but they were like, so many lives are going to be shared by this technology. Let's share this technology with other people. That's Sweden for you. I think it's Then Duro says, hey Andrew, I'm glad I found your channel. You offer very good advice and insight. I've seen most of your videos by now, and I've seen one of your videos where you mentioned you moved to Sweden with a degree. I'm about to begin university, and I'd very much like to move to Sweden or Norway someday, but I'm not sure what major or degree would be most helpful in doing so. You have a real talent in singing. Why don't you advertise it more? I will do that right now. Thank you. Yeah, the link in the description below is my SoundCloud page. I also have a Spotify. You can check both those out if you'd like to. What I'll say is this: I have a 4-year degree from an American university. That's as far as I'll go into. But I was watching Warren Buffett speak. And I love watching anything that Warren Buffett has. He's definitely one of my big role models. And when he was talking, he basically said that if you would talk to most millionaires at the end of their life, or most people at the end of their life, they never say, man, I love my job, but I wish I would have changed what I love to do so that I could make millions of dollars. Most people, if they've worked a job they enjoy, they're very satisfied. I think it's fantastic you want to come to Sweden, but I think you should find first, what would you love to do? What are you excited to do? Because you never know what future you're going to want in 4 or 5 years. You might want to come to Sweden, and the best opportunity in the world comes in Norway, or the best opportunity in the world comes in China. I think you should focus on what you're interested in first, 110%. I think that's the most important thing. If you're valuable enough at anything, you'll be valuable somewhere else, and you shouldn't base that on it, because you could always work in the States and then travel if you want to as well. You shouldn't, in my opinion, base where you want to live on what kind of career you want to have, because you spend a lot of time doing your job, and you want to work a job that you love, in my opinion. So as far as I go, I'll say I work a job that I love, but I don't want to go into the details of it. But just because I'd like to keep these 2 private, but I think that's what you should do. I think that would be very helpful for you. One person here, Neeson, says he really likes Open and has listened to it more than a couple times. Thank you. Please check out my song on Spotify. It's the intro song here today. Johnny says, and this is regards of me being in a car accident and saving myself here. Done that. Me and my brother found a ditch with his saw. The only thing that got damaged was the car and my back. I held up fine, and the car is not so much. Glad your ride ended up well too. Thank you. Your Yosaki says, Saabs are famous for how strong they build their cars, and that's what killed them. They couldn't play GMs with crashing in on cheap crap, so they rarely made any money. So that could be why as well. I don't know why, the collapse of Saab, I guess. Let's see here. Realism 51 says, making the best steel since 800 AD. So that's great. And going through here, some people ask me to sing Swedish songs, so that's something I'll have to do here in the future. Let's see if I can find anything else. Well, that's pretty much what I have so far. Some people are talking about me wanting to learn Swedish, so I have some comments on that. And I will go into that probably in my next video. This was kind of a short one, although I will say that I hope it was interesting and fun for you guys to come up with a comment one. I enjoyed the comments and questions I get. I always enjoy this section. It's a lot of fun for me. So feel free to write some more questions and comments here, and I will answer them in the next video, guys. Take care.